remembrance not only of Vrindavan but of Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Manipur, district of Narottam Das. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudapadamam Shri Gurum Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagam Raghunatam Vitam Lam Sajivam Sarvetam Savadutam Harinam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Param Sahagam Om Jnana Shalakaya Chakshurunilitam Yena Tasmai Gurave Namaha Vādhistasuratam Gurudanaira Shesha Shambhushitam Chinya Chitya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shri Rupa Kantamukam Govindam Idam Parajanam Bhakyantinam Sundaram Vande Vishwa Guru Jagitya Bhavatinam Vicharanam Evam Vijasanam Vajanam Bhavatinam Vicharanam Chandrananda Puram Sare Bhavatam Bhavatinam Vividam Anivim Bhaktirasitam Bharatvatanam Param Vande Tam Subharam Krishna Prema Sudabhigam Namo Rameshwaraya Bhaktavadutta Murtaye Gaurangi Kalmamrindaya Radharamanushevate Vande Bhaktivinodam Shri Gaura Shakti Swarupakam Bhakti Shastrakya Samrajam Radharasa Suranidhim Gaura Prachatitam Krishnayana Vaishnavandya Vigraham Jagannath Prabhu Vande Namamurtita Vaishnavam Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Anchatattvam Krishnam Bhaktarupam Sarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Vatsashatikam Namo Mahavaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gaura Srishe Namaha Jayatam Sarvo Bango Mama Mandam Ajergati Masravasvapanam Guru Radha Divya Vrindaranya Kalpadumadaha Shrimanatnagar Simhasanaso Shri Gandhava Shila Govinda Devo Preshwari Senam Sanami Shri Saraswarambi Bhaktivata Tadashita Rasham Venu Sunayopi Gopinaha Shriye Sunaha Vindai Tulasi Vindai Priyai Keshavasya Krishna Bhakti Pradevi Satyavadaya Namo Namaha
Samsavadava Nadalita Loka Shanaya Karunya Gana Ganatvam
Samsaradhava Navalita Loka Pranaya Karunya Gana Ganatvam
Raktasya Kayana Gunanavasya
Raktasya Kayana Gunanavasya
Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda
Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Vandita Mahajan Manasora Sena
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Vandita Mahajan Manasora Sena
Romanchakampa Sutaranga Bhajo
Romanchakampa Sutaranga Bhajo
Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda
Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda
Vivekahara Dhananitya Nama Sringarathan Mandira Majanado
Vijayahara Dhananitya Nama Sringaratha Mandira Majanado
Yuktasavakam Shaniyunjatopi
Yuktasavakam Shaniyunjatopi
Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda
Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda
Saturvida Shri Bhagavaprasada Swanana Tritan Harivakasada
Saturvida Shri Bhagavat Prasada Sadhana Tirthan Harivata Sangha
Sridhaiva Tritim Bhajata Sadaiva
Sridhaiva Tritim Bhajata Sadaiva
Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda
Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda
Shri Radhika Madhavayora Para Madhurya Lila Guna Rupanana
Radhika Madhavayora Para Madhurya Lila Guna Rupanana
Sakishana Swadhana Lupasya
Sakishana Swadhana Lupasya
Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda
Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda
Nikunja Yuno Rati Keli Shigir Yaya Libir Yukira Pechaniya
Jayuno Ravi Keli Siyai Jaya Libiru Tirapechaniya
Sakati Daksha Rati Valavasya
Sakati Daksha Rati Valavasya
Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda
Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda
Sachakaretena Samasta Shastre Yuktasasava Chakareva Sadi
Sakyatayitena Samasta Shastre Yukta Sadhava Yata Eva Sadi
Prabhoya Priya Eva Tasya
Hindu Prabhoya Priya Eva Tasya
Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda
Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda Vande Guru Shri Charanavinda
Yasha Prasada Bhagavat Prasada Yasha Prasada Nagati Kusohi
Yasha Prasada Bhagavat Prasada Yasha Prasada Nagati Kusohi
Ayam Sulam Tasya Yasha
Chaitanya
Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva
Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva
Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva
Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva
Are you happy to lead Sri Krishna, the next song, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, Jive somebody else? Okay, yes, if you prefer. Haramananpur City. On a beautiful morning, not a cloud in the sky, by the way, just in case anyone didn't notice. And I don't know what the planet is that is there every morning, but you get some idea of, we are sitting on something that's spinning. I mean, going quite fast, and everything is moving in the sky. Gives a little perspective of how tiny we are. Happy?
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Divedaya Kori Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Divedaya Kori Sapachara Shriya Dhamma Sahavatari Panchantadu labha prema Tori bhare dana Panchantadu labha prema Tori bhare dana Chittaya sarana jati Bhakta tera prana Chittaya sarana jati Bhakta tera prana Undanyata nivedana Lokhi sevarana Avachara Shive Krishna Vishwasa Palana Avachara Shive Krishna Vishwasa Palana Bhakti-anu Kula-mata Sajvera-smithaya Bhakti-anu Kula-mata Sajvera-smithaya Bhakti-sati-kula-bhava Vajanangikara Saranga Sarana Gati Hori Vejahara Saranga Sarana Gati Hori Vejahara Kaya Pratana Sune Srinanda Kumara Kamara Pratana Sune Srinanda Kumara Rupasana sana pare Sanpetina kori Rupasana sana pare Sanpetina kori Sativinoda pare Dui pada kori Kadiya kadiya kole amito adhama Kadiya kadiya kole amito adhama Ikaye saranagati Sarahe utama Ikaye saranagati Sarahe utama Gaura Hari Gaura Hari Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari Gaura Hari Gaura Hari Hariva, 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 Gaura Hariva, Hariva,
So today is Sri Narottam Das Thakur's disappearance day, and we have a special song we sing for those in our, especially those in our parampara, our line. And Narottam Das Thakur, by zigzag way, is in our line, our parampara of the Gaudiya Vaishnava line. And he wrote the song Jaya Nilo Premadana. And so we have to sing this song today. We know from being in, have to sing this song. It doesn't mean we have to sing this song, but really it is absolutely necessary. We will be failing in our devotional duty if we don't. And so page 157 in the brown, mauve, purple colored book. The yellow book, I'm not sure. 143, okay.
Thank you.
So Maharaj, you can lead Jaya Nilo Premadana.
Gauranga Gurunera Nitye Sutta Gele Sangha Sangira Sangye Je Koilo Diva Je Sangana Paya Kande Narota Madha Doya Vaishnava Thakur, 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 Doya Vaishnava Thakur.
Jai Shri Narottam Das Thakur ki
Jai.
So, Paramanandu, what's our plan and program today?
Well, we thought that we will give special honors to Narottam Das Thakur, and we will gather here at, what did we say, Maharaj, 11?
Well, yes, we can gather at 11.
If that is okay.
It is. It's difficult to get everyone to come early. But you think 11 is good? Otherwise 11:30, because we have an hour, and I think then
Between 11 and 11:30.
with the promise of prasadam at the end of it, then that will draw the devotees together. But one thing is, we are a lot of devotees here now, and perhaps the people are busy during the day, and sometimes it happens to get less in the middle of the day. So we can give a little attention to Sri Narottam Das Thakur now, and maybe some of you already have, because we all have access to the audios, some of the selected audios of Srila Gurudev and Srila Guru Maharaj talking on this day in previous years. Miraculously that we have such access.
But
And-
Maharaj,
Huh?
if we're doing it now, then we don't have to gather at 11:30.
Oh, we can also gather
So,
and,
now or 11:30?
well, now we can mention something, Prabhu, and then
We'll do
11.
that, and then we don't gather 11:30 because today we have to go, a group of the devotees, not everybody, will have to go for the public program. And those devotees who are going, they already know they're going. And the program will continue as it continues every day here. Today will be a talk by Keshananda Prabhu and Kumkumjiji and at the Bamboo House. So the same program as usual, but few devotees will attend the public program. And we'll come back for a prasadam, evening prasadam.
What's the public program?
And so we-
See. Hare Krishna. Anyhow, there are various things we can do. For me, always we feel very comfortable to hear Guru Maharaj, to hear Gurudev talking on these subject matters, and we can. And Krishna's invented he's invented lots of things. One of them is this little speaker might well be loud enough for us to hear, here. And all of you, most of you, you're already familiar with Gurudev and Guru Maharaj's voice. You've been hearing their voice for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and more. But even if you've heard his voice for a year, bit by bit, day by day, then you must get used to that. So, we've always got bookmarks.
Is that a transcript somewhere that we could read? No?
Yes,
Oh, that might be nice.
okay, might be nice, but I thought today,
Better
and
hearing, it's with service.
Okay, but today let's see whether this is loud enough to hear for this space where we are. And let's start. It's Srila Gurudev, Srila Guru Maharaj on this particular excerpt. Srila Guru Maharaj, he is explaining the very famously composed verse by another very famously composed verse by Srila Narottam Das Thakur, which is Sri Rupa Manjari Pada. And who best to explain than Guru Maharaj? But we can hear him directly explaining, and we will try and see. But remember, when we were with Srila Guru Maharaj, he didn't have, except later on they tried to make some funky arrangement with the loudspeaker, which wasn't really very effective. But 99% of the time, we were sitting, and Guru Maharaj is speaking quite quietly, and we are sitting, trying to hear him and catching what we can. And the thing is, we're all devotees here. So, as I say, probably, we hope, everyone's more or less familiar to recognize Guru Maharaj's voice and to catch something. So anyway, we've made our apology that it might not be as loud as possible, but also it is not that when we're sitting with him we could necessarily hear everything crystal clearly. So here's Srila Guru Maharaj, and he's been already discussing various things, but now Srila Guru Maharaj is going to explain Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, the highest kirtan of our line, the kirtan that Bhagavan Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur not only asked but insisted that Srila Guru Maharaj will sing just very shortly before his disappearance, and with that transmission that all there recognized. So it is very special, and to hear from Guru Maharaj is very special. So we'll at least begin to hear from here, and then we may continue. Jai Srila Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Jai, as always, Srila Gurudev ki Jai.
We find in Narottam Thakur was so scrupulous in his attitude, in his devotion towards his Guru, Loknath Goswami, whose favor is armed with a high price. But he was not a blind follower. Though we see that emanating even Jiva Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he surrendered to Loknath Goswami and got his grace. But still, he was not a blind follower. How? He gone through the scriptures of Rupa Goswami, etc. He understood Mahaprabhu and his structure of the disciple, hierarchy of the disciple. And he said, Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, sung by him, Narottam Prabhu. Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, Sri Gaur Sampada, Sri Gaur Bhajana Pada. My everything is Sri Rupa Goswami's holy feet. Holy feet. Everything. Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, Sri Rupa Manjari. We have to discuss so many classifications. In tradition, the position of Rasa, Santarasya Sakha Vatsalya Madhura. And in Madhura, Radharani is kind of special. And then again, there are so many Shakis, Nitya Shaki, Prana Shaki, so many gradations. Then there is the class of the Manjari, younger in age. And they have got more freedom to approach when Radha Govinda, both of them in union in private position. The Manjari can have...
So I'm just going to interrupt for a moment, because actually, if you can't hear, you can just simply open your book. And page 206, you've got, I do not know if it's a transcript of this, but you have got the explanation here by Srila Guru Maharaj. So that just popped in my mind. But we're hearing Guru Maharaj, and of course he's explained it on different occasions. But if you are having difficulty to understand, page 206, which is the Kirtan Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, and it does have the commentary by Srila Guru Maharaj here. So just continuing, it will rewind a few seconds, so you didn't miss anything.
Private position. The Manjari can approach there. They have got freedom to go visit them. If any materials of service is necessary, they shortly send these Manjaris to that place. They did not approach there. So in that way, the Manjari enjoys the best confidence. The most sacred service of both can be supplied through the Manjari. They are free. Their entrance is free admission, in the highest position. So, and their leader is Rupa Manjari. She is the, in government position, she is supposed to be the leader of all the whole group of men. So in Vasavan, she is all in all the Rupa Manjari. And Narottam Thakur, he teaches us that about heart position. That she is all in all. We learn that batch. For us, she is our highest resort. So Sri Rupa Manjari Pada Sri Mor Sampada, Sri Mor Bhajana Puja, Sri Mor Sampada, my wealth is there in her feet. Sri Mor, Sri Rupa Manjari Pada Sri Mor Sampada, Sri Mor Bhajana Puja, my worship and service, that is also in her. Sri Mor, Sri Rupa Manjari Pada Sri Mor Sampada, Sri Mor Bhajana Puja, Sri Mor Pranadhan, Sri Mor Agharam. The very wealth of my life, the gist of my life is there. Agharam, the ornaments of my life is what if there is anything that is also within her grace. Agharam, Sri Mor Jivan. The life of my life, if there is anything, that is also she at her pleasure. Jivan, Sri Mor Rasanidhi. If there is anything, the source of all desirable ecstasy, it is only there located, Rasanidhi. The mind, the source of all rasa, the fountainhead of all rasa is there in the heartbeat. Rasanidhi, Sri Mor Mancha Siddhi. If any other fulfillments of life I am to expect, that is also there. Rasanidhi, Sri Mor Mancha Siddhi, Sri Mor Vedera Dharam. If any duty recommended by the Vedas for me, I like it is hard, in hard feet. Sri Mor Vedera Dharam, Sri Bhatto, Sri Top. If any accumulation at all you desire from any penance or any vows, observance of any vow, that is also there. Sri Bhatto, Sri Top, Sri Mor Mantra Japa, and the continued repetition of a mantra in Japa, that is also there. All ending there. All things have got only one end. In my case, that is, they meet all in different phases to the feet of Rupa Manjari. If she is satisfied, my all sorts of variegated natures of devotional practices are satisfied. Sri Mor Mancha, Sri Mor Sri Top, Sri Mor Mantra Japa, Sri Mor Dharamukha. And any conception of beauty or activity of any phases of any form of mind, all at one end. meets in one point, that is where the feet of Rupa. In this way, অনুকূল হবে বিধি সে পদে হইবে সিদ্ধি. I only pray to the Vihata, who is at the root of all these arrangements of affairs in the world. I pray to him, please connect me there. অনুকূল হবে বিধি সে পদে হইবে সিদ্ধি. The absolute manager, may he grant my prayer that all my tendencies may go to attain our favor. হইবে সিদ্ধি. অনুকূল হবে বিধি সেবায় হইবে সিদ্ধি নিরক্ষিব এই দুই নয়নে. And it will be so much intense and concrete, as if I can see with these eyes. Not vague, not abstract, not imagination, but the most concrete realization I want by the grace of the all management. সেরূপ মাধুরী রাশি প্রাণ কুবলয় শশী. What beauty, what sort of high class beauty is there in her holy feet. I want to chow. সেরূপ মাধুরী রাশি প্রাণ কুবলয় শশী. If my heart be a lotus, and the lotus kubalaya, the two classes, the kumud, the red lotus and the white lotus. White lotus fed from the sun and red lotus from the moon. The kubalaya, the mixture, and day and night, that his heart, luster of our body, will feed me day and night. The life of my life, which compared with the lotus, Uvodaya, and Uvodaya is fed, is nourished by the luster of moon, and the heart feet is the moon, holy feet, and the mind, vitality is like lotus compared. সেরূপ মাধুরী রাশি, the beauty, luster of her beauty, may maintain, may nourish my heart of hearts. প্রাণ কুবলয় শশী বিহরে দুই না. মাধুরী রাশি প্রাণ কুবলয় শশী প্রফুল্লিত হবে নিশিদিনে. And the lotus of my heart will grow by that ray and dance. প্রাণ কুবলয় শশী বিহরে দুই না. সেরূপ মাধুরী রাশি প্রাণ প্রফুল্লিত হবে নিশিদিনে. This is my prayer. But what is my present condition? Present condition is the negative side, my mistress. Present position is such that without having a sight of you, your grace, my heart is burning, going to burn into ashes. That is my present position. Tua darsano hi garode jagaro dehi. This is just like the poison of a cobra. Poison. It is the poison produces some sort of pain. A bitter pain into my heart. And it is bitten by the snake. And what is that snake? Snake that I am not getting direct contact of you, your face. Garode, Jagorode, Sono, he means serpent. The serpent poison has captured my heart, and I am going to die. Chirodin Tapita Jiram. And this is not a sudden thing. For a long, long time, from the beginning, I am suffering from this sort of pain of separation from such a beautiful and hopeful life of fulfillment. Bhavita Jivan, Ha Prabhu Karadaya, Dehamani Karadaya, Tura Pade Dharima. But I am now reached in the extreme position. For the last time, I am begging for your favor. Otherwise, I am going to be finished. This is written by Narottam Thakur, praising Sri Rupa Goswami. Rupanuga Sampradaya. This Sampradaya is named as Rupanuga Sampradaya.
So Srila Guru Maharaj has explained the song, and there's 3 more minutes, which isn't here, but there's another 3 minutes of your 24 hours. So give attention, and it is probably, it is somewhere where I can't exactly say where to hear, but listen and do your best for the next 3 minutes. But this pretty much is pretty much this here. So Guru Maharaj has given our reading of the translation directly. So let us hear what, in addition, Srila Guru Maharaj is going to say.
This Sampradaya is named as Rupanuga Sampradaya. Our Guru Parampara, all these things are adjusted according to that. Another also instance we find in the song of Narottam Thakur that when she is thinking of his future bright days, that he is taken, entered Vrindavan and was going to get the service of Radha Krishna under the direction of Rupa Goswami. Such position has come, has dawned, the day has dawned. Kabe Lokanath Moy Hakete Dhoriya Pyade Samadpire Rupasthaniya. When the day will come, when my direct master, Lokanath, he will take by my hand and will offer me to Sri Rupa Goswami, to Rupa. He will catch hold of my hand and take me to Rupa, and there he will. Not that through Lokanath Goswami and his Guru, in this way you want to approach. But his Guru is taking to Sri Rupa, who holds the highest position of our highest fulfillment of life. In this way he is connecting, that his Guru, his direct Guru, the initiating Guru will take my hand and bless me under the care of Sri Rupa. In this way he has given us light of the higher quarter of Bhajana life. This is Narottam Thakur. Narottam Parivar. A class is known by the name of Narottam Parivar, that who has got faith in him, his son. He wrote many sons. And for Nityananda Prabhu, Mahaprabhu, and they are very fervent and very ecstatic and deep faith. Nityananda Prabhu, Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami, and Som Goswami, so many others. Narottam Thakur, who was born in Maghi Purnima, in Purnima of Magha, and he disappeared in this story, the Krishna Panchami of Kartika, Narottam Thakur. He is within our Guru Parampara. We find Mahaprabhu Sri Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nayana, Rupanuga Janera Jivan, Vishwambara Priyankara Sri Swarup Damodara, Rup Sanatan, Rupa Priya Mahajan, Jiva Raghunathan, Jnana Priya Kavi Krishnadas Priya Vara Narottama. he had much appreciation for Chaitanya Charitamrita. Krishnadas Kaviraj, Rashika Bhakataman, Yakudha, Chaitanya Charit, Rashmili, Morohai Hit. So this is the pure devotion, the current, coming by zigzag way. Here in Guru Parampara, Guru Maharaj has connected the link of the Sikha Guru in this way. Refers to Sri Chaitanya Dev, who is no other than Radha Govinda combined, the very source, the very fountainhead of all our highest aspiration. Then from there, the Swarup Damodar, who is a double of Sri Chaitanya, second representation of Sri Chaitanya Dev is Swarup Damodar, who is considered to be Lalita Shakti, in part without Krishna. Sri Swarup Damodar, Jnana Nitya Rupa Sanatan. And Rupa Sanatan, both of them got direct advice, instruction from Mahaprabhu himself. In Banaras Sanatan and the Allahabad Rupa Goswami. They had the fortune of hearing direct from Mahaprabhu's lips. So Swarup Damodar and his friends Rupa Sanatan, though they are not disciples, but Swarup holds the final position and the next Rupa Sanatan.
Jai Shri Guru Maharaj ki Jai, Jai Shri Narottam Das Thakur ki Jai. And we can briefly mention that Shri Narottam Das Thakur, he had a special disappearance too. Today is his disappearance day. And many histories or pastimes of Narottam Das Thakur, one of the pastimes is that after coming back from Vrindavan presently, then he went to preach principally up in the northeast of India. If you see a map of India, it looks like a triangle, roughly, and then on the top right corner, northeast, then there's a little neck of land, and then it goes around and opens out again. And there's a district area called Manipur, so that area was the principal area of the preaching of Narottam Das Thakur, though he preached widely. And but he was not born in a Brahmana family, and maybe Maharaj knows what is the correct, which exactly caste. India was very caste system conscious. We know this from the time of Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu, like breaking this, showing it is that Vaishnavism is not to do with caste or creed or anything, but it's to do with the heart. Everyone's got a heart, but the spiritual heart. But Narottam Das Thakur was not a Brahmana, but he did initiate many Brahmanas, many like Paka Brahmanas, who were drawn to him because they saw there is the substance of what we are all wanting. There is Krishna Prema, there is the gift of Mahaprabhu's generosity, everything. They recognize it. They don't have to stick, oh, but I'm a Brahmana, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sit and do my fire yagya and my mantras and this, that and the other. And so he initiated many Brahmanas because they coming to him and begging him, oh, we need this connection, we need this connection. And so he did. But some of those who were very caste conscious and did not recognize or could not adjust to the fact that here is somebody not in a Brahmana family coming to give us such great wealth, they were envious. And so they were they were envious of him and very much critical. And when Narottam Das Thakur in his old age, then as happens, old age comes disease and many things, in the material aspect, the material vision. And Narottam, he was showing some difficulties in the passing in his later time, and then he passed away. He was seen to pass away, like suffering away and passing away. But and then when this happened, all these smarta brahmanas, and those who are Brahmins by name, and not by actual quality, otherwise it wouldn't be. How can they still be called a Brahmana when they're making so many aparads, etc.? But these, the envious section, they started rejoicing, saying, oh look, he suffers so much because of his sin of initiating the higher class section, the Brahmin, initiating our section. They should have come to us. We are the gurus of the Brahmanas, like this. And so, he's thinking that, oh, we are the Brahmanas, they should come to us. This is our business, literally, our business to do that. And anyhow, so they started rejoicing. So Narottam Das Thakur's devotees were extremely sad at this, that, oh, these people are all rejoicing. They prayed to the dead body. They prayed to Narottam Das Thakur. And he passed away. Look what's happening, Narottam, our Gurudev. Please don't pass away in this way. They're all making so much offense. It's bad for them and it's too painful for all of your disciples to hear this. And anyhow, Narottam, compassionate as always, which when we follow his life we see extremely compassionate, generous, wanting to give, like Gurudev, like Guru Maharaj, like Srila Prabhupada. I mean, so generous to give, wanting to give mercy. And so he came back into his body, and then he lived for some time longer. And then one day he came to the ghat where many people are bathing, the Brahmanas doing their midday ablutions, midday, like this. And we see this often in Chaitanya Charitamrita, when the Mahaprabhu then went for his midday ablution sometimes. Does it say that? Something like this, where you go take a bath in the day and then sit and chant Gayatri. In the noontime, facing east, morning facing east, noon east, evening north. If you don't have a beard, you all know this. But then, so at a bathing ghat where there are people, not a quiet place, but a little bit of bathing. So he's going there, outwardly to do similarly as the devotees and the Brahmanas would do. And he goes there, and as he enters into the water, his body turns into milk. And so he entered into the water, and then everyone saw, and then,
Hare Krishna.
And what was the word we had in Chaitanya Charita? Alas, alas, we read something. Hoya, hoya, maybe.
Yeah.
And so, alas, alas, mamma mia, mamma mia. That's going to be the expression. Or in Thai, I don't know what it is in Thai. But anyway, it's like, everyone is amazed. And so Narottam walked into the river, into the Ganges, and he blended into the water as milk. And all the Brahmanas, everybody who saw that, then they understood they'd made great offense. And for that purpose, he showed this kind of miracle. And devotees, they're not going around showing miracles. Oh, look what I can do. And here's whatever it is. So this was his disappearance. And in Vrindavan, then there is a sweet, beautiful Pushpa Samadhi. Means it's a remembrance Samadhi. Actually any Pushpa is there, we cannot say, but it's a place where he is worshipped. It's certainly his remembrance Samadhi. In Navadip, the Radha Gokulananda temple. And where? Just beside Vishwanath Chakravarti's actual Samadhi. And then the history of how Vishwanath Chakravarti, he vowed he won't take any disciples. There are other qualified persons, the 6 Goswamis and so many people. Oh, sorry, yes, Lokanath Goswami. Please always put the right words between my brain and my tongue. And beside Lokanath Goswami's Samadhi, and actually by Vishwanath Chakravarti's Goswami, is also, his Samadhi is there too. But by Lokanath Goswami, the principal Samadhi there, and that is his actual Samadhi. And that, brief history, that earlier Lokanath Goswami, he just felt, I don't want any interaction with the people at all. And he more or less vowed, I won't take any disciples. There are many qualified persons. They can go, take connection. They find their connection. Krishna will give connection. But Narottam, he came all the way over from East Bengal. There's a whole long story of him coming, but all by inspiration, all coming by like revelation. Must go to Vrindavan and must take shelter. Your guru is Lokanath Goswami. And maybe it's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself who came in his dream, I believe. And vivid dream, revelation dream. So he went to Vrindavan and he anyhow petitioned, but Lokanath said no. But finally he got his grace in an unusual way. And also Lokanath Goswami had a dream when he was younger, when he'd made this vow, I won't take any disciple. I think it was Mahaprabhu or Nityananda came to him and said, but you will have to take one devotee, have to take one disciple must be. So it was Mahaprabhu. Was it in person?
No,
it was in dream also. And so bit by bit everything fitted together. And so Lokanath Goswami had one disciple who was Narottam Das Thakur. And Narottam Das Thakur had tens of thousands. He had many, many disciples. And Guru Maharaj here or elsewhere mentions how Manipur, that district, practically the entire state became Vaishnava by Srila Narottam Das Thakur's preaching. So his Pushpa Samadhi is right beside Lokanath Das Goswami's Samadhi. Generally we find where the Samadhis are, there's some relationship which is there. So anyway, today is that day, the disappearance day, and this is one of the temples we go to, not as tourists, but go to in great honor of Lokanath Goswami, of Narottam Das Thakur, of Vishwanath Chakravarti, of Ganga Narayan Chakravarti, and
little bit further.
And Ramachandra Kaviraj, a little further. Where's Ramachandra Kaviraj?
It's in that courtyard at Shubhas, with Shubhas Thakur and Hema Lata.
Oh, okay, a little, so it's not the same, I'm trying to picture the same, it's not, it's nearby, but not that same temple. That's in Srinivas Acharya's, Srinivas Asana, Srinivas Acharya's day. Anyhow, when we're in Vrindavan, we visit these places, and as I say, not as tourists, but we go there to, like this, remember the lives and pastimes of the devotees. Anyhow, we heard from Guru Maharaj, and it is here written, so we have it in easy to hear, easy to see and understand. And Guru Maharaj here is referring and explaining Sri Rupa Manjari Pada. And just maybe 3 days ago we were talking about the compositions, or 2 days ago, time stopped still, or is eternal here in with the devotees in the festival. We were saying about how there are books that we don't read, but they are there for the actual liberated souls, those the residents of the upper world. They want their scripture too, not just to say how to get out of Maya. They have their scripture. So there are books we don't read, and there are songs we don't sing, but we worship. And then the devotees say, why are they in the songbook? Well, when Srila Guru Maharaj or Srila Gurudev are singing a song, or for this Kirtan, Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, they're explaining, we have the reference in the songbook. And so it is very safe for us, it is safest for us, that we have the songs led by them. So in other words, there are some kirtans in here, very Radharani-centered kirtans, which we do not sing. If they're not in our regular program, don't start thinking, oh, it's in the songbook, we sing this. If in doubt, don't sing the song. If you think, oh, this is high matter, worship the song. If in doubt, don't sing it. But you will come across, as you listen bit by bit, you'll come across Gurudev singing, Guru Maharaj singing those songs. and then we can follow there. So we can do similarly now, and this has come up with Sri Rupa Manjari Pada. And so I got a bookmark here for Srila Gurudev singing Sri Rupa Manjari Pada. So it is the day to sing Sri Rupa Manjari Pada. And in fact, if I could see, I'm pretty sure that so this is this day in 2006. So this is this day, Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktisandha Govindadeva Goswami Maharaj, leading Sri Rupa Manjari Pada. So today we will follow. We shall sit with Gurudev. Oh, what happened to Guru Maharaj? Guru Maharaj. So I'll put a picture of Srila Gurudev. We'll try to do that, and I'll stop the screen from turning off. We'll try to do that too. And then also, okay, so in the book it's page 206. We will follow with some carefulness, not to take this lightly, as we've heard from Guru Maharaj just now. And I do not know if it is appropriate or not, but you can gently play the mridanga or gently. We're going to follow as we are in kirtan, seated with, in this case, now we're going to be seated with Srila Gurudev. Oh, Gurudev, where did you go? Got to be careful not to touch the screen as we just pop it into here. Oh dear. Oh, maybe Gurudev saying, I'm already on the altar, why are you showing me again? We'll try gently. Oh, okay. This there, Gurudev? Yes. So I stole your book. So here's your book, page 206. Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai. Okay, so we can't start with that. We'll blend it in just gently before. So page 206.
Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, Hare Mora Sampada. Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, Hare Mora Sampada. Sri Rupa Manjari Pada, Hare Mora Sampada. Sri Rupa Manjari
St. Petersburg.
All the assembled devotees ki. Sri Janardhan Maharaj ki. Oh, Govind Dev Goswami Maharaj ki.
Jai, go Premanandi. All right.
It was very
No.
well recorded.
Yeah, it was in
Very
St.
nice.
Petersburg, but Narada Maharaj would have been there. And the gathering, no doubt. Probably seated right beside Gurudev. Quite right. Hare Krishna. Oh, so here we are in Govinda Farm. We're transported. So today is Narottam Das Thakur's disappearance day, and more things can be said, heard, they're all there. Everyone can get them. And now, what time is it? 7:42. Do you wish to read a little bit of, should we read a little bit of Chaitanya Charitamrita? Okay? We're having the midday program and this program. So we'll read Chaitanya Charitamrita, and we know Gurudev will be happy and Guru Maharaj is happy. We'll give this special attention to Srila Narottam Das Thakur, and we are all here. And some won't be here later. They're going to get into an iron bird. See, in Kali Yuga, everything is made of iron. Even the birds are made of iron. But they can fly a long way to America, all the way across. Anyway, those things still amaze me.
Maharaj, just a small note, because we've been reading Amnaya Tattva. Gurudev talks about the story of Narottam Das Thakur in that chapter where he's talking about death. And it's a very amazing chapter, actually. Highly recommend reading it. And because he's talking about when we leave our own body, that there is a sensation that we want to go back into our body. He said, but it's not possible. We're not going to go back in that body. Actually, the only person who goes back into their body is Narottam Das Thakur. And he does it so that for the glory, actually, of the mission, right? Because they were so offensive in what they were saying, then it would be like, some kind of inauspicious thing. So there's also that aspect in Amnaya Tattva. It's an amazing chapter, actually.
You want to save it for the 11th program?
Oh, we're having 11?
Yeah.
I thought we just...
Yes, I was just thinking Amnaya Tattva's there, then it's like...
The ways of birth and death in
Yeah.
revealed truth. Hare Krishna. As a reminder, Sometimes when you mention revealed truth, one of the first things devotees say, oh yes, the waves of birth and death. Kind of reminder, oh yes, we've just been there, we went through all those things. Now we got the best opportunity, the best body. Do we really want to go through the mundane ways of birth and death again? Okay, well, so now it's the reading of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. But very good, yes, appreciate it. And of course we heard Srila Guru Maharaj talking, but there are also Srila Gurudev talking about Srila Narottam Das Thakur. And these are sasmap.com. You've got the links there to also articles, if not so clear to hear, etc. So we're going to continue the Parayan, the continual reading of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, and a little bit of a step in place because we're jumping now to Jagannath Puri. So we've just been in Vrindavan thinking about the Pushpa Samadhi and everything, but we've also been in Manipur, we've also been in different places, in Ketari Dham, Narottam Das, Srinivasacharya and Shyamananda Prabhu, with Jannava Devi, the grand festival in Ketari Dham. I mean, we can go to many places by the mind, but now by our mind and heart we come to Jagannath Puri by the ocean, and quite similar temperature. In fact, if we go to the ocean, you can, what were you saying the other day? We take a canoe over, but this is not between Korea and Japan, but between here and Jagannath Puri. There's nothing but water between Thailand and there. So we're in Jagannath Puri, we're in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila chapter 16, and starting at verse approximately 278. So Jai Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai, and Jai Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, the author ki Jai, Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai, Srila Guru Maharaj ki Jai, and Jai Srila Prabhupada, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. And, there. Reading Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. So what happened is Mahaprabhu has tried to go to Vrindavan via Navadip, but he's come back to Puri because so many people were following him as he continued towards Vrindavan. So he came back to Puri and he's saying, actually, I didn't get really permission from you all to go to Vrindavan, and I left Gadadhar Pandit behind. He was very unhappy, and that's why I was unsuccessful to go. So that's where we shall begin today. So text 277, text 277. So Mahaprabhu is speaking to the assembled, as we heard Gurudev say just now, the assembled devotees, the assembled devotees. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, now I wish that you all will be pleased with me and give me good consultation. Tell me, how shall I be able to go to Vrindavan without impediments? So Mahaprabhu is like, okay, you can say one sense he is the autocrat, everything, but he's reciprocating with the devotees. He wants the devotee satisfaction. How can I go to Vrindavan without impediments? Then the next verse is that verse. Gadadhare chari genu ihon duka paila se hetu. For this reason, Vrindavan jaite narila. I could not go to Vrindavan. So I left Gadadhar Pandit here, and he became very unhappy. For this reason, I could not go to Vrindavan. All right. Then Krishnadas Kaviraj saying, being encouraged by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's words, Gadadhar Pandit became absorbed in ecstatic love, because he was there and he was named as being one of those who had come and there with him. So Gadadhar Pandit heard this, became absorbed in ecstatic love. Immediately clasping the Lord's lotus feet, he began to speak with great humility. So this is Gadadhar Pandit saying Tumi jaha jaha raha taha Vrindavana taha Jamuna Ganga Savatita Gana. And some of you probably caught that Gadadhar Pandit is saying, wherever you stay is Vrindavan, as well as the river Jamuna, the river Ganges, and all other places of pilgrimage. And it was Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai, Namo Shri Guru Bhagavad Gita. And so it was very similar to this expression that Srila Guru Maharaj replied to Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, when he was in the West and feeling very sick, and he is consulting, Srila Prabhupada consulting with Guru Maharaj. Oh, I'm feeling I should come back to Vrindavan. I want to die in Vrindavan. And Guru Maharaj gave a reply very similar to this. Wherever you are, will be Vrindavan. Some reply. So anyway, he is Gadadhar Pandit saying this. Wherever you stay is Vrindavan. So Tumi jaha jaha raha taha Vrindavan. And also there will be the Jamuna Ganga and all the Tirtha section. Taha Jamuna Ganga Sava Tirtha Gana. Then, still Gadadhar Pandit saying, although wherever you stay is Vrindavan, you will still go to Vrindavan just to instruct people. Otherwise, you will do whatever you think best. This is his reply. So that part, Tabu Vrindavana Jaha Loka Shikayite Seta Karibe Tomara Je Loya Chitte. Whatever you wish to do, you will do. And there's a fairly long purport. For your homework, but within the purport, nonetheless, within the purport, Srila Prabhupada saying, nonetheless, just to teach people, he visited Bhoma Vrindavan. And it doesn't say before what is Bhoma, but this must be Bhoma, the Vrindavan of this world, the Vrindavan manifest here. Okay, I should keep just reading, sorry. Vrindavan Dham in this material world. Oh, I see. A bad reader, you can shoot the reader if you wish. Nonetheless, just to teach people, he, Mahaprabhu, visited Bhauma Vrindavan, Vrindavan Dham in this material world. There we are. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada. In this way, the Lord instructed everyone to visit Vrindavan Dham, which is a very holy place. Materialists consider Vrindavan Dham an unclean city because there are many monkeys and dogs there. And along the bank of the Jamuna, there is refuse. Srila Prabhupada. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is. Okay, should I read it? Okay, this is Srila Prabhupada. This is certainly Srila Prabhupada. Purport. And some time ago, a materialistic man asked me, why are you living in Vrindavan? Why have you selected such a dirty place to live after retiring? Oh my goodness. This is Srila Prabhupada telling the story. And then Srila Prabhupada says, but such a person cannot understand that the earthly Vrindavan Dham is always a representation of the original Vrindavan Dham. Consequently, Vrindavan Dham is as worshipable as Lord Krishna. Aradhyo Bhagavan Vrajesha Tanayas Tad Dhama Vrindavanam. That according to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's philosophy, Lord Krishna and his abode, Vrindavan, are equally worshipable. Sometimes materialistic people who have no spiritual understanding go to Vrindavan as tourists. One who goes to Vrindavan with such materialistic vision cannot derive any spiritual benefit. Such a person is not convinced that Krishna and Vrindavan are identical. Since they are identical, Vrindavan is as worshipable as Lord Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's vision Moramana Brindavana is different from the vision of an ordinary materialistic person. At the Rath Yatra festival, Mahaprabhu, absorbed in the ecstasy of Srimati Radharani, dragged Lord Krishna back to Vrindavan Dham. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke of this in the verse beginning. Ahuschate. Oh, this is a long purport. Okay, well, I've started you off in the purport, but it's actually not only long, it's a very long purport. Anyway, so Mahaprabhu is going to go to Vrindavan to show to the people that it's a spiritual place. And we must also think about this, about Navadip. Navadip we must take in a proper context. And that's why whenever it's Navadip Dham Mahatmya, Navadip Dham Parikrama time, we encourage devotees to read Navadip Dham Mahatmya before they go. So you've got some proper approach to arriving in the holy Dham. We should always be not just, I read about Vrindavan, I read about Navadip, get on the plane, which is so easy, get off, I'm in Navadip or Vrindavan. It doesn't work that way. And elsewhere, Srila Prabhupada says, you cannot buy a train ticket to Vrindavan. So we need to be trying to see with the vision that they are wanting us to see, including Mahaprabhu. And this way Mahaprabhu is showing the example of going to Vrindavan. And as Gadadhar Pandit said, you don't need to go. Wherever you are is Vrindavan. But to teach the populace you are going. Okay, so then next verse, so we didn't get very far, 282 of chapter 16, Madhya Lila. E age oila Prabhu va shara chari masha. E chari masha kore nila chalivasa. And the 4 months are Kartik months. So taking this opportunity, Gadadhar Pandit said, just now the 4 months of the rainy season have begun, okay? You should therefore spend the next 4 months in Jagannath Puri. Next verse, after remaining here for 4 months, you will be free to do as you like. Actually, no one can stop you from going or remaining. Then, Shuni Sabha Bhakta Kohe Prabhura Charane Sabakara Icha Pandita Koila Nivedane. So, upon hearing this statement, the devotees present at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stated that Gadadhar Pandit had properly presented their desire. Then Sabara Ichaya Prabhu Chari Masa Rahila. By everyone's desire, Mahaprabhu for 4 months stayed. So Sabara Ichaya Prabhu Chari Masa Rahila. Shunya Prataparudra Anandita Hoila. Hearing this, King Prataparudra Anandita Hoila. Great joy became very joyful. So being requested by all the devotees, Mahaprabhu agreed to remain at Jagannath Puri for 4 months. Hearing this, King Prataparudra became very happy. Sedina, that day, Gadadhar Koila Nimantrana. Gadadhar made an invitation. Taham Bhiksha Koila Prabhu Loya Bhaktagama. That day, Gadadhar Pandit extended an invitation to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the Lord took his lunch at his place with the other devotees. Bhikshate Panditera Sneha Prabhura Asvadana Manushyara Shakti Dui Na Jaya Vanana. So, no ordinary human being can possibly describe Gadadhar Pandit's affectionate presentation of food or Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's tasting this food. E Mata, in this way, E Mata Gora Lila, Ananta Apara, Sankshepe Kohiye, Kaha Na Jaya Vistara. So in this way, Mahaprabhu performs his pastimes which are unlimited and unfathomable. Somehow or other, these have briefly been described It is not possible to describe them elaborately. That's verse again, because you do understand, you will understand, it is sure. E mata gora lila, ananta apara, sankshepe koye, kahana jaya vistara. So, next verse, although Lord Anantadev is always describing the pastimes of the Lord with his thousands of mouths, he cannot reach the end of even one of the Lord's pastimes. So that verse in Bengali, Sahasravadane, Kohe apane ananta, tabu eka lilara teo nahi paya anta. Next verse, Shri Rupa Raghunatha Pade Jarasa Chaitanya Charitamrita Kohe Krishna Dasa. Praying at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa and Shri Raghunatha, always desiring their mercy. I, Krishna Das, narrate Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. And now tomorrow you have to come back, because 4 months of the rainy season will have passed overnight. And tomorrow the Lord will begin his journey through Vrindavan, second attempt. Jai Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai, Jai Shri Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami ki Jai, Jai Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat ki Jai, Jai Shri Vrindavan Das Thakur ki Jai, Shri Rupa Nuga Guru Vaga ki Jai. Hare Krishna. So Enakshi Devi Rasi, would you like to sing today Hari Haraya Nama Krishna? We know you can. Arriving from Hawaii via the Nevada desert and I know, Hawaii via the Nevada desert and Salt Lake City.
Quite circuitous.
Yes, that's what I was thinking myself, a long way around.
Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha.
Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha.
Panagovindaram Srimati Sudhana.
Govindaram Srimati
Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohana.
Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohana.
Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra.
Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra.
Radhakara Shiva Sati Gaura Bhakta Vrindam.
Radha Shiva Sari Gaur Bhakta Vrindam.
Sanatana Bhakta Raghunatha.
Jai Rupa Sanatana Raghunatha.
Shiva Gopala Bhakta Dasa Raghunatha.
Shiva Gopala Bhakta Dasa Raghunatha.
Jai Gosai Kori Charana Vandana.
Jai Gosai Kori Charana Vandana.
Jai Krishna Kavinda Purana.
Jai Krishna Kavinda Purana.
Jai Gosai Jaramukhi Darodosha.
Jai Gosai Kavinda Purana.
Sabara Padarenu Mora Panchadasa. Charana Sevi Bhakta Jane Bhakta.
Andhra Charana Sevi Bhakta Jane Bhakta.
Janame Janame Mori Devi Abhilasa.
Janame Janame Mori Abhilasa.
Jai Gosai Jabe Braja Kolya Bhakta.
Jai Gosai Jabe Braja Kolya Bhakta.
Krishna Nitya Lila Korya Bhakta.
Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korya Bhakta.
Anande Bol
Jai Satriga Shri Guru Gauranga Gandhava Govinda Sundar Srila Guru Maharaj deities and here Ki Jai and Jai Srila Gurudev, everyone's Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai, Jai Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakhav Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai, Jai Srila Prabhupada, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai, Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Ki Jai, Sri Rupanuga Guru Bhaga Ki Jai, Jai Sri Narottam Das Thakur's Viraha Titi Maha Mahotsav, as Guru Maharaj said, Gurudev said, Ki Jai, and Jai Sri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai, Kartik Vrata Ki Jai, Kartik Festival Ki Jai, Sri Govinda Farm Ki Jai, all the assembled devotees Ki Jai, Jai Shiva Dandi Maharaj Ki Jai, Shiva Parmanapur Ki Jai, Sri Lekha Devi Dasi Ki Jai, Kumkum Devi Dasi Ki Jai, all of our senior Vaishnavas, okay, Hasi Prabhu Ki Jai, and all of our senior Vaishnava section. Ki Jai. I mean, all of you are senior Vaishnava, but very difficult to say. Every one of you, gem, treasure, very fortunate. Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanandi. Hari Hari.
Jai Srila Bachal Ramaswamy Maharaj Ki Jai.
And just before you go, Kali Kadamba has an announcement through Paramananda Prabhu, because he's standing up. Yeah, but she's not standing up. You have to speak very loudly, Kali.
Can I call the microphone?
Oh yeah.
Well, right. Well, the thing is I think it might be too many things, don't you think? If there's an 11 a.m. program also.
Is there an 11
A
a.m.?
suggestion, we will continue with the glorifications of Narottam Das Thakur during our evening program.
Yes. Okay.
Okay?
Yes, because people are going to be
And
everywhere.
now,
Yeah.
just humble request to be on time for all the events here, including Prasadam, especially Prasadam, because lots of cleaning, you always have to wait till everybody finishes. And today, like I already said, a group of devotees will go for a public program. It's not everyone, and those devotees who are going already know they're going. So if you don't know you're going, that means you're staying. And please do attend. That means
Okay, what time do we?
devotees who know who are going, they already know.
Okay.
If you don't know, that means you're not going, you're staying here. And please attend the class by Kumkum Didi and Krishnananda Prabhu at 3 p.m. under the Bamboo House.
We also want to attend.
Yes, ma'am. You can have engagement.
Do it later.
We'll have the recording.
You're the one who knows.
Hare Krishna.
So if there's no morning program, 11 a.m. program, then
No, but there's a 9 a.m. program, right?
Is it?
What's the
Oh, yes,
morning
9
program?
a.m., yes, 9 a.m. program. And I believe today is the Russian class, Russian speaking class by Nandi Maharaj for all the Russian speaking. Is it?
Yeah, but at the same time, Raikishorya Kirtan class.
So what comes
At 9.
first?
Well, they're in separate places. So
In
9,
separate places.
yeah.
Okay.
So where's the Russian program?
The Russian program
In the Bamboo House.
under the Bamboo House.
And the Kirtan
The
program?
Raikishori did his Kirtan workshop here in Shala.
Okay.
Sound good?
At 9 o'clock or?
Yes.
9 o'clock.
It will be 9:30.
It's gonna be 9:30.
Let's give it time so people
Nine-ish.
are actually
Nine-ish.
present. Otherwise, they won't be present. We know they
The
won't be.
disciples will have to wait for their teacher. This is the tradition. So
Oh,
they
okay.
sit down here and wait for Raikeshwari to arrive. She has the right to be late.
What? Who gave her that right? Oh no. No, it was
I
what?
don't know what's going on right there. I'm like,
I think the reality is actually 9:30 everything begins because it won't be 9. But by saying 9 gets people there by 9:30. But all the devotees here are very punctual, so no need to give a false time before. 9:30 the Russian program under the bamboo house, Russian language, and 9:30 here Kirtan class. But on time 9:30. All right, dear devotees. And by the way, for those who know that they're going, what time and where do we meet? Or is that secret too?
Oh yes, so we're living. One group is quite independent of themselves, but those who are without private transportation, please gather at 12:45. Actually, 12:30 will be better. At the parking.
Okay. All right. Good. So we know what this hand's doing and this hand's doing. Then we can clap. Nitai Gaur Premanandi.
Somebody wanted to take a photo, or was a group photo. Even though we're not all here, maybe better something to happen.
It's okay. Group photo, real quick.
Quick.
She has to go things there.
Is she already there? Or?
Flights. That's why I didn't think I could the
Should be here. In Sri Lanka. Yeah, no, I'm going to USA right now. The United States. I wanted to take a group photo.